everybody, and welcome to another amazing video!
You forgot that I'm here with my good friend.
Oh yeah!
Very vivid.
I'm here with my good friend Slyest, who is very slyest.
I'm very sly. It would be the correct term, actually.
Shut up! Anyways. I think we can just press continue.
I just ate 2 Oreos.
Yeah.
I've eaten 6 Oreos today.
6?
6. I eat them in pairs.
Alright, today is the 10th day.
The 10th day.
We're getting close to the end.
Yep. I think that the last day is the 12th? Could be wrong. Probably wrong.
I mean, Arcoid's last day was the 12th.
Yeah, it looks like it ends on the same point. Or no, Arcoid's last day was the 11th.
No, it was... Or, if you're counting the epilogue, then yes, 12, but technically 11. I wake up with a start and kick off my sheets sitting up in bed. What? I wipe the sweat rolling down my face. Maybe I saw a bad dream. I am drenched in sweat. I don't remember seeing a nightmare. Was it because of that book I read? I think I saw something a little bad, but I don't remember what it was. Well, a famous doctor did say it's the nature of dreams to fade away, so I shouldn't try too hard to remember it. Knock knock. A polite knock sounds. It's Hisui!
The goat.
The expressionless goat.
Don't worry, you'll see some more expression when you get to her route.
Yeah. A polite knock sounds. Good morning, Shiki. Morning. I return her greeting and stand up. Hisui places the uniform in her hand onto the desk and shuffles quietly back towards the door. Please head toward the dining room once you're finished changing.
That's right, Hisui shuffles everywhere. Her feet are just sliding across the ground.
Yeah, thanks as always. After giving an affirmative answer, Hisui exits the room. You send me. the Hisui dropout, or no wait, the college Hisui.
The college Hisui, the Hisui dropout. Either one works.
Yeah. When did you make that?
I made that yesterday.
Damn.
Well, like, you know, he's sitting down on like the bleachers in the main cover. I'm like, wait, there's that one Hisui CG from Melty Blood, where she's like on the
chair, just
rocking
sleeping.
chair. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of similar.
Yeah. Anyways,
so,
after giving an affirmative answer, Hisui exits the room. Huh? After seeing her face, I completely forgot what it was I was thinking about. Jeez, was I always this forgetful? Tilting my head in curiosity over myself, I change into the uniform. The knife is on my desk. The knife from my adopted father that I have always been carrying in my pocket these past few days. I probably won't have to use that anymore. That's right, they're gone. Arcoid, Ciel senpai, the horde of beasts called Nero, and the vampire called Roa. All of them are no longer here. Maybe what I forgot was something about that. There isn't anything waiting for me at school. Senpai's gone, so it probably won't be fun anymore. But that was how I lived my days up until now. I only lost something that I gained recently. Everything I had before still remains. If I think about it that way, I can manage without her. I can never forget her, but I could manage. Fooling myself with that, I open the door. Then, let's go to school like I've always been doing. It's 7:50. The gate at the front of the school is crowded with students. Since it's Saturday, there are bright faces everywhere. I wade through the sea of sunny faces as a cloud of gloom. No matter what I tell myself, the fact that Senpai is gone weighs heavily on my... I can't believe my eyes for a moment, but there's no doubt. Ciel is walking towards the school. Senpai? I shout her name without even thinking. She turns toward me. Oh, Tono, good morning. She gives me a bow. Good morning. Didn't you go back? No, I would never go back leaving you here. She speaks with a brilliant smile. Never go back leaving me here? Even though there are students all around me, I feel myself blush furiously. That is... Yes, what is it? Can I take those words for what they sound like? Yes, I leave it up to your imagination. She nods and gives a radiant smile. Oh! I can't breathe. Not because of the pain.
Dawson, you shouldn't have laughed. Are we laughing for the same reason, Dawson?
I laughed because I
can't
made a
breathe.
weird sound.
No, I thought you were laughing because I can't breathe.
I can't breathe!
No, do you get why that's funny? George Floyd moment.
George Floyd. That song is like a reference to George Floyd, I think. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know the song.
I can't breathe. I'm waiting for the exhale. Anyways.
Okay, just keep reading.
Not because of the pain tension I felt up until now, but because of the burning happiness that now wells up inside of me. If no one was around, I'd shout out, "Alright," at the top of my lungs. Senpai, I grab her hand. So you mean you won't go anywhere, right? You'll stay here at school forever, right? If I stay at school forever, I'll become an old lady. I'm a third-year student, so I have 4 months left until graduation. But you'll stay here, right?
Graduation!
Like
Good morning.
You said yesterday, right? Yeah, I'll stay here until the end now.
Good
Alright.
morning.
Alright. I let go of her and managed to stop myself.
Wake
I
up,
want to
Mr.
run around
West,
the ground
Mr.
for
West.
many laps. As if I won a lottery, I'm feeling really high.
Whoa.
No, this feels far, far greater than that. I feel like laughing out loud. I can't even bear to just stand here and do nothing. Tono, you should hurry or you'll be late. Oh, that's
You'll
right.
be late.
Later. See you at break.
Good morning.
Ooh.
Just a minute. Get on down. Every time I was here. Good morning. Okay. We gotta
Anyway.
stop with the Kanye. It's unfortunate. What are you doing?
I was singing like Runaway, but really weird.
We're really sped up.
Yeah.
Is that because when I play at the piano, I have to, at stages, when I was playing the piano at stages, and I just decided to do it really fast.
Yeah. Oh,
Alright.
that's right. Oh wait, no, I already read that.
Wait, that's right.
Waving a hand to her, I go towards the school building. Smiling to myself, I run as fast as I can to class.
Run away faster.
Oh my god. First period is over. I have 10 minutes until next class. Alright. The instant I raise myself to go look for Senpai's classroom. Huh? Where are you going, Tono? Senpai comes here ahead of me. Nowhere. I was gonna go see you. I'll always wait for you, so I thought I'd go see you this time. I see. That makes me very happy, but you don't know my class, right, Tono? It's third year class B. Please remember it. Oh, really? So you do take classes. Well done. I see you do more than just drink tea in the ceremony room. Yes, I do manage to follow classes. Hey, wait a minute. You know I'm really like that? I can't really deny that. Sorry. But, Senpai, you said there were no members of the tea ceremony club, but I thought it might have never existed in the first place. She stands there and grows quiet. Huh? Don't tell me there really wasn't. It's just an unused Japanese-style room. Seems like I do not understand what you're talking about. Ciel turns her gaze out to the window and stares blankly. No, that's fine. No matter what you've done, you're not a bad person. So I don't think you'll cause any more trouble, but can your power of suggestion do such a thing? Oh. I already told you. I don't know what you mean, so I can't answer that. Still in my seat, I stare up at Ciel. Silence lasts for about a minute. You're pretty persistent. Not really. I was just thinking how blue your eyes were. What?
I think this episode is the thing where something happens that is what makes me not really like Ciel that much. But,
I see.
Yeah, keep reading. It's not yet.
Not really. I was just thinking how blue your eyes were. Ciel gives a sigh as if admitting defeat. I said already, but the power of suggestion isn't that convenient. Suggestion isn't so much able to change your perceptions of things as it is more like making you look away. So even if I told you that you really liked curry when you hate it, it would not work. Really? So you can't make someone do what they don't want to? Yeah. Well, there's still many ways sorry. Ugh. Well, there's so many ways to make you eat curry, Tono. For example, I wouldn't tell you that you really like curry. Instead, I could tell you that you would die if you didn't eat curry. I get it. I would eat it even if I hate it. I see, then you can do anything with that. No, it is really difficult to set the stage for such a thing, as the resistance would be great. There are many people that are difficult to forcibly use suggestion against, so all I can do is suggest something like, do not doubt what I say. Yeah, Arquid said something like that too. I see. By the way, Senpai. Yeah? What is it? Yeah, Senpai, you really love curry, don't you? She smiles and does not answer. Her slight expression makes it impossible for me to see if she is denying it or affirming it. Well, it is about time. I'll see you again after classes are over, but is your body okay, Tono? Your arms are working fine? Yeah, it doesn't even hurt anymore. I can come to school thanks to you. I bring my hands together and give her a bow of thanks. I see. Then how is your headache? It seems like it really hurt yesterday. My head is okay too. Besides, if I have my glasses on, there's no problem. I see. Hearing that makes me feel much better. Ciel heads towards the hallway. She suddenly stops as if she forgot something and turns around. I forgot to ask. Tono, are you feeling well? Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks to you, all my troubles has disappeared. That's good.
She seems very concerned that he would not be feeling well.
What?
Especially given the twist of this route. She seems very concerned that he would not be doing well for some reason. Why would he not be feeling well, Dawson? Why would he not be feeling well?
That's good. If anything strange happens, then please do not hesitate to tell me. Here's my phone number. Huh? She hands me a slip of paper with her phone number on it and quickly leaves the classroom. Her phone number? I stare down at the paper in surprise. I'm sure she told me this because she's really worried about last night, but this is lucky. But is it good that things are going this smoothly? It's pitiful if I say so myself. Maybe it's because I'm a small town person by nature, but I can't honestly be happy about my good fortune like this. After homeroom is over, the classroom suddenly erupts into its usual chaos. It's not quite noon yet. It's always like this after Saturday class. The students rushing back home or eating in the classroom before they go into the club activities mix together and create chaos. Standing up from my seat, I prepare my things while waiting for Senpai, and then, I'm not sure when he even came to school, but Arihiko appears with a suspicious smile on his face.
Oh my god. Let's go play!
Without anything else, he tells me what he wants to do.
Let's go play!
You seem pretty direct today. Did something bad happen to you?
Oh, nothing. I just want to hang out with my good friend for no reason.
It's all too suspicious. No way. I bet you were laid off by someone or something like that. I'm going home with Senpai today, so I don't have time to spare for you.
Senpai? You mean Ciel Senpai?
His eyebrows lift in surprise. Yes, but Arihiko, you remember Senpai?
What do you mean? She's who how could I forget her?
Arihiko makes his proclamation as if it was the most natural thing in the world. I see. Since Ciel came back to school, everything is back the way it was. Oh, wait.
Senpai.
Arihiko points happily to the door. Thanks for waiting. Good afternoon, Ui. Inui. Ciel gives a Tsukihime bow.
No one calls him Inui.
Inui!
Inui.
Inui? I don't know.
Inui. That's right. There's no other way to say it, but I think it just sounds dumb, and Arihiko's a better name.
Yeah.
I just call him Arihiko.
Shall we go back now? Or maybe to the tea ceremony room? Let's do that. If we leave now, we'd have to part at the gate. I want to talk to you some more, so while you have tea, we can... Someone punched me unexpectedly from behind.
Hey!
It's you, Arihiko?
Yeah, it's me. I'm not one to open my mouth about these things very often, but since that was too much back then, I'll tell you.
Arihiko looks at me and Senpai with sad eyes. Ciel and I look at each other.
You too. It is a Saturday, so why do you use it like that?
There are far
more fun places to go than the tea ceremony room.
With a greatly exaggerated movement, he points out the window. Where?
Outside the window! Well, I think he's talking about outside.
Be right back.
Wait, no, that was supposed to be you. Yeah, man.
I'm back! Okay. Outside the window. Well, I think he's talking about outside. I answer Ciel's question. And then, Arihiko whacks me again.
Tono, are you really trying to make a fool of Senpai?
Look,
it's Saturday. It's still before noon. And we're students. So why can you come up with an idea such as going into town with all these conditions?
Idiot. I've thought about that already.
I've thought about that already.
I did, but... I still glance at Ciel. Get the feeling that rather than roaming wildly around the city, she would feel more at ease just sitting quietly in a park or something, so I can't ask her that. If I did ask her to go hang out in town, she would probably say no. I see. Then shall the three of us have fun? Senpai, isn't it alright? I don't have to worry about anything anymore, and it'll be fun to go with the three of us. Oh yeah, if you want to, then I'd be happy. Yes, and Nui, you're okay with this too, right? He simply nods up and down. I bet he didn't expect things to turn out this way. Then it's decided. What shall we do for lunch? Shall we eat at our houses or the three of us together? We always eat at school, so let's put the money for the lunch to play. Me and Arihiko are pretty poor, right? It's you. Amen!
But, I could maybe borrow some money from my sister. Maybe.
It seems Arihiko really wants to go out and eat with Ciel. How about Senpai? Is there some place you want to eat?
Curry.
No, I don't usually eat in front of others. I see. You eat more than normal, so I bet it'll be expensive. That's not it. What are you saying, Tono? I just recalled the data I collected during our lunches in the tea ceremony room until now, and just gave a personal opinion. I agree with Inui. Let's all go out to eat. There's a place by the movie theater called
Oh my god! Anaherbe, right? That's
Anaherbe?
That's a place in Carnival Phantasm. It is literally a multi-dimensional cafe. I don't think it's relevant
wait, is that
here.
where the Neko arcs?
Or
thing?
yeah, and it'll be important in Plus Disc when you get to Plus Disc, which is right after Tsukihime. Oh my God,
Sorry.
It's a cafe where characters from multiple different like timelines and universes can see it, enter it, and then meet other people from other universes and not realize they're meeting people from other like universes and shit.
Sorry, but I think I might have to pause the recording for like a second.
Okay, do that.
I've got to do some chores and stuff like that.
Okay. Just stop the recording real quick and then start again.
I won't stop it. I'll pause it because OPS has that feature.
The pause feature? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'll do that. So, one sec.
Okay. Be your monkey man.
I'm back. How long was I gone for?
I don't know. Like at least like 20 minutes.
Anyway. I agree with the Nui. Let's all go out to eat. There's a place by the movie theater.
I have Fate on my desk right now.
What?
I have Fate on my desk right now. I'm gonna pull out the art book.
Hey.
Guys, for context, I got a limited edition 2004 Fate Stay Night copy with the character material or with the not side material, I guess it's called on this.
Oh, you know your places, senpai. The owner of that cafe. Oh no, wait, that's you.
Oh, you know places, senpai. The owner of that cafe is a master of cooking.
Why does Arihiko know so many rumors and useless information? So let's meet in front of the movie theater in half an hour. Why'd they put their sprite as mad? Is that alright, Tono?
She's not mad, she's serious.
Oh. Well, it looks like she's like yelling.
I know. You know it takes a half an hour
to get my house, senpai.
Why no, that would be, oh no.
Senpai already starts to disappear down the hallway. Yeah, be late, Tono. Oh no, wait. You!
Yeah, be late, Tono. If you want to. I wouldn't care if you didn't come till tomorrow.
Arihiko stands up and dashes out of the classroom. This all works out rather strangely.
For the character. Oh well. Saber's old design looks so different.
He's geeking. I mean, geeking.
I mean, I am geeking hardcore right now. Taiga's old design looks so different.
Oh really well. Different. I still get to hang out with Ciel. Bag in hand, I also rush back to my place. Oh, Shiki, you're back early today, aren't you? Yeah, I'm back, Kawaku. I'm in a hurry, so see you later. Shiki, you have returned. I'll be leaving right away, so don't worry about lunch. Alright, 15 minutes. I set a new record for my school to back here. Throwing my bag on my desk, I change out of my uniform. After that, I fly out of my room again. From the mansion to the main street is farther than the mansion to the school. To be honest, it's not a distance I can make in 15 minutes. She knew I lived uphill, but she still made that impossible deadline. Damn, maybe she might be a bit mean. I grumble as I shoot down the stairs. Throb. Eh? Throb. Suddenly, without warning. Throb. Everything turns red. Shiki? I can hear Hisui's voice. I hear fast footsteps. Hisui seems to be in more in a hurry than usual. Shiki, are you hurt? I can hear her voice, but I can't see her. Throb. I just have this headache. Calm down, Hisui. Falling down the stairs just means a few bruises here and there, so there's no need to call a doctor.
Falling down? You can die falling down the stairs, Shiki.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew that.
But his body is very hot. He may have fallen down the stairs due to a fever, so please get his bed ready. I understand. Nissan about Akia. That's true. If it doesn't turn out to be a big deal, we won't have to tell her. There's some medicine in my room, if you please. Hisui disappears with quick footsteps. Shiki, are you conscious? Kawaku? Yeah. Shiki, you took a quite a tumble down the stairs. Fortunately, you do not have any serious bruises, but you seem to have a fever. You seem like you're going somewhere, but please just rest for today. Shiki, or not Shiki. Kawaku puts her hand on my shoulder and manages to make me stand up. No, I'm fine. I don't need to rest. I ran all the way here, so I was just out of breath. That won't do. How can you say that with such a pale face, looking like you'll throw up? I was told by your physician to monitor your health closely. I can't let you take such risks. But I made a promise. If you want to tell them you can't make it, I can go tell them. You keep pushing yourself off to take out my syringes and gives you shots. As if she wants to keep me here, she stands in front of me. Throb. I have a headache. Choice time!
It's like Kohaku-san says.
It's like Kohaku-san says. Certainly if I went to see Ciel with this headache, I'd just be a bother. That's right. I haven't even had a chance to rest from last night. I guess I pushed myself a little. Then please rest. Shiki, can you walk by yourself? No. It seems impossible right now. That's right. Oh, Hisui, carry Shiki to his room. Nissan, but... Hisui, Shiki is sick. Are you just going to abandon him like that? I will allow it for days.
Jeez, talk about guilting her. Holy shit.
Oh my god. What is with Aki and Kawaku, like, guilting her so much?
That's right. Oh, he's carry Shiki-san to his
No,
room.
he's a sprite.
No? I guess he's gonna fucking die, huh? Sweetie.
Well, if you don't do that, then I guess he's just gonna fucking die. All your fault.
Oh my god. Why? Tsukihime, stop falling over.
Is Tsukihime falling over?
Tsukihime is falling over. I have all right next to each other Toho, Fate, and...
Which Toho is your favorite?
Which Toho? I only have one.
Which one is that? Played it. 6?
Toho 6. Yeah, 6, which is the first Windows one. It's
How
fun
many are there?
I play. The music's really good. But anyways,
how many are there?
There's a lot. I don't know what they're at like now, like 16 or whatever.
Damn.
Okay, just keep reading. That Hisui spreads fire though. You're gonna see a lot during your route.
Yes. Sorry for saying such selfish words. As long as you understand, it's fine.
As long as you understand
medicine? You had too many medicines. Is this the fever medicine? Ahaha, that's used for something else. Shiki is still conscious, so we don't need to use medicine that would stabilize him.
Oh my god, the foreshadowing is fucking crazy. Oh my god.
Foreshadow?
It's foreshadowing for a later route. Don't worry about it right now. I'll let you know some callbacks when you get to it. It's actually kind of a Hisui true end thing.
It seems his fever is from being... Wait, those are the mood stabilizers! Let's choose time!
They're just mood stabilizers, right? Okay, you want Maria, motherfucker?
Me, a stupid bitch!
Okay, keep reading.
It seems his fever is from being too tired, so I'll make some medicine. You'll make some? Hisui, please take care of the rest. Kawaku swiftly disappears from the West Hall, or towards the West Hall, where her room is. Shiki, I will take you to your room. With an excuse me, she lends me her shoulder. Thanks to Hisui's help, I managed to get up the stairs. On the way, even more than my terribly throbbing headache, Hisui's incredibly embarrassed face burns into my memory. In the end, I lie down in bed, drink the medicine Kawaku-san made, and entrust her to pass on my message to Ciel Senpai, who is waiting at the movie theater. Ah, my headache doesn't stop. As if in exchange, my body did seem to cool down. Thanks to the goodwill of Makihisa-san when Nissan received training in pharmacy. Until Makihisa-sama passed away, she also was consulted in maintaining his health. Hisui's face returns to its usual lack of expression and tells me things I didn't even ask about. Ugh. Sharp pain stabs through my head. Even though I'm in this much pain, she seems to be tending me without even
We're gonna have to
batting
read
an
more
eyelid.
than just this day, Dawson, because I think this day is pretty short.
Yeah, I know. We're only 30 minutes in.
Yeah. That's what I mean, so we're probably gonna need to read more than this day.
Well, that's only to be expected. I'm the one in pain, not her. If she acted like she was in pain or had a clouded expression, it would be troublesome. Yeah. Shiki, are you still in pain? Sorry, Hisui. Yes, what is it? You're an eyesore, so please. You're an eyesore. So
This
please.
chair is an eyesore! This chair.
I can't sleep with you here. I understand that. Please excuse me. If you need
Everyone's so
anything, please
mean
call
to
for-
Hisui. Holy shit.
Yeah, everybody's so mean.
No wonder she's silent all the time. They're fucking bullying her.
Hisui leaves the room. With that, I actually do relax. My headache also weakens, so maybe I can sleep now. Knock knock. The door opens. Excuse me, Nissan. Are you awake? Yeah, I'm up. You need something, Akia? No, I heard you were resting because of your anemia, so I just came to see how you were doing. She looks over at me as I lie in bed. A soft gaze that tells me she's worried. To be honest, it's annoying as hell. I'm fine. It's not that bad. That's why I'm resting here by myself. Go back to your room, Akia. Nissan, what are you saying? It's already dinner time, you know. I came here to tell you that. Dinner? Oh, is it that time already? But I'm not very hungry and I don't feel like eating anything. I don't have an appetite, so I'll skip dinner. I'm fine, so go away for today. I don't feel good. I understand. Please get your rest. But, Nissan, if you are awake, please turn the lights on in your room. Your eyes will go bad in the dark. I'm fine. I can relax this way. Even though her eyes tell me she wants to say more, she leaves the room. I'm so irritated. Hisui's reactions, Aki's worried eyes, they all seem to treat me as something fragile. Isn't this like always? It's not like I'm coughing up blood or sucking up blood. So why can't they just leave me alone? Grit. In the darkness, I hear myself grinding my teeth. My nerves are fraying, I know that. If I stay awake like this, I'll be completely depressed. I'm not tired, but I have to sleep. Whoa. Is Tono really going outside in his condition?
It's complicated, yes.
Okay. Be a fucking idiot then.
It's not the fact he's a fucking idiot, it's that he doesn't have control over his own body right now.
Oh.
He's gonna do a lot of things that may seem out of character for him, and that's what the story's trying to do, because it is not him in control.
I go out to the main street. The date has changed about 2 minutes ago. The dead of night on Sunday. No one is walking the streets. Did I mistake the time? If I started walking around an hour earlier, I wouldn't have had to work so hard. Dragging, walking. What makes this dragging sound isn't my walking, but something else. The time was right. If I started walking an hour earlier, I would never been able to walk like this. Dragging. With one hand gripping the woman's hair, I continued. What? Long hair. Because she looked like Aki, I chose this woman. Not her face, but I liked her hair. I let go of her hair. Unconscious, she collapses to the ground. I did not kill her. I didn't eat dinner, so I want to make it as appetizing as possible. I've heard somewhere that the blood of the dead is cold and tastes terrible. I have no complaints about her unblemished neck. Gripping my knife in one hand, I draw my mouth closer. After seeing that dream, I wake up. Huh? I wake up from my sleep and my mind starts to clear. My throat is horribly parched and my entire body feels excited. No, that makes sense that it was a dream now. What kind of dream was I watching? I can't believe it. Leaving at night, knocking a woman I don't know unconscious and dragging her into an alley. That's just plain wrong. Because it was in a dream, it is okay, but I'd have to be crazy to do that in reality. My panting fills the room. I have to catch my breath. Rubbing my eyes, I take a deep breath. After that, I don't think I can go back to sleep. Turning on the light, I decide to read a book until morning. My eyes gradually get used to the dark. What? I gasp. This isn't my room. A back alley. Knife in hand. In front of me lies an unconscious woman I don't know. Ha! What am I doing? Isn't this a dream? Isn't this what I dreamt before? It has to be a dream, because I've never even wanted to do such a thing before. Attacking some woman I don't know, running my life along the lines all through this supple body, wanting to see the red blood coming from the chopped pieces. No way. No way? Yeah, there's no way I want to do it. But for some reason, I'm thinking that I have to do it. Take her apart, take her apart, take her apart, take her apart. If I do that, I can be released and become something unable to be bound by anyone. Come to think of it, there was someone that said something like that before. You're the same. You, like me, will end up as a killer, Tonoshiki. Up. Just admit it, killer. Your inversion impulse is nothing more than what you wish for. Shut up! But what is this? Just what is this? Why am I doing this? And even after realizing this, why am I still trying to press my knife against her neck? If this isn't a dream and this is reality, doesn't it mean I'm crazy like I thought earlier? Her eyelids flutter. She starts to open her eyes. Before that, I have to chop her apart or my knife moves. But that's... Who are you? I can hear her voice. She suddenly realizes the knife next to her throat. Cat! Ah!
Oh my god.
Her scream vanishes into my yelling. Yelling. Like a broken siren, I keep yelling as I run. I breathe rapidly. My fingers shake. My mind has gone blank. But I manage to pull my knife back and run before I slice her. But as she has screamed before me, I would have... Ha! Scary. That's scary. Scarier than any of the things that have happened up until now. Half laughing, half panting, I run. It's following me. It drapes over my back. No matter how much I run, I can't escape from my own fear. I fly into my room and try to lock the door. I clamor about, but I can't get it done. My fingertips shake crazily. It's just sliding a simple metal piece, but I can't do it. Pant, pant, pant. I'm scared. If I don't lock the door quickly, it will come in. Some unknown thing will come in. Ugh. I have to lock the door. I can't let it come in this room. I can't let it leave this room. But why? I don't know, but I continue to try and lock the door wildly. I try all night to lock the door, but no matter how long I try, I can't even lock the door. It's when it hits me. I've been crazy all along. Well.
We're obviously not dumb. We should probably read more. That day was pretty short.
I know. Mirage.
Yeah, this is when I thought Ciel's route started to get really interesting, and I wish they did more of what starts happening here. Kisui's route is more like the end of Ciel's route, but like an entire route of Shiki just going fucking crazy, and it's so fun to read.
It becomes morning, and I finally manage to lock the door. Huh, huh, huh. My beast-like panting fills the room. My head hurts. Seems like I dropped my glasses somewhere. Seeing the lines all over my room, I feel nauseous. Pant, pant, pant. I feel so sick I caught all of them I see. I feel a little better. Only during the instant I cut things apart does my heart feel at ease. But the more I cut, the thirstier I get. I know what I'm thirsty for. I'm thirsty for everything. Everything I see is pissing me off. They look miserable. I can't forgive that they are living meaninglessly, even though they have death built into them. Why don't they die? They all have an end they can escape, so why do they still exist like that? If it will end anyway, where's the meaning in existence? Everything I see is ghastly, but if I close my eyes, all I can remember is the sensation of killing. The sensation of a hard, unbloodied blade, softly untying, uniting with pulsing flesh. There can't be a greater stimulation for a human than that. Terrible sensation that almost makes me want to bite my tongue off. Doesn't matter if it's a positive or negative feeling, especially in my case, because my first was the best beyond all belief. It's hopeless. Arcade, the pleasure I got from severing her body into 17 pieces still burns in my brain and won't go away. Those beautiful body parts. The appearance of a human, but with a temptation's life that surpasses far beyond that of people. Shut up! Tenacious D.
Yeah, that's a good way to remember it.
My nightmare. Oh no, wait. I don't play video games no more. I
No
never
more.
play video
I don't play
games.
video games. Except for a little bit of Tsukihime, I never play video games. Maybe once in a while, a little bit of Fate Stay Night. That's okay, not right now. I got things to do.
The appearance of a human. Oh wait. The enjoyment I have from the killing is faded. Sorry, I'm eating.
You always are doing something during this recording. Oh, I have to do chores while I'm eating.
I'm hungry.
It's 4 o'clock. It's not dinner or lunch. You don't have any.
It's just a
reason to do
snack. Okay.
How about this? Pause the recording and finish your food, and then we'll continue.
I will do that in a second. Just let me read some more. The enjoyment I have from the killing is faded. That time, I didn't kill Arcade, but I must have killed my brain instead. I want to destroy everything, kill everything. I know that's wrong, but I don't think I can hold it in. My body is filled with excitement. I'm about to go insane. Shiki, are you awake? I can hear Hisui's voice from the other side of the door. Shiki, it is not good if you keep the door locked. If you are awake, please open the door. Open? Open the door. Open the door and let Hisui inside? You must be kidding me. If that happened, I don't know what I would do. Like this, if I stay alone like this, laying in bed with a stern shut, I can stave off the desires that threaten to overtake my mind. That's why if Hisui comes in here, I'll... Shut up! Leave me alone. I scream at the door. Shiki, are you not feeling well? I said leave me alone. I'm fine, just leave me alone. She came in this room, something I couldn't take back would happen. After a deep silence, I hear her footsteps. Quietly, she walks away from the door. Pant, pant, pant. Now it's safe. Thinking that, I calm down just a little. I think I should just read a book to unwind. Huh? The book that was always beside my pillow isn't there. The book written in English. I definitely can't read it, but it was a way to kill time. I search, but can't find it. I can't find it. I frantically try to remember what the cover looked like, but I can't. Pant, pant, pant. The book. Come to think of it, why did I even put that book by my pillow? I don't know. I don't even remember bringing it here. I don't know where I brought it from. In the first place, does that book even exist? Really, you may not have realized it. I remember Rose irksome voice. That book, those contents. The book I read when I couldn't sleep. Was it maybe just a dream of mine, dreaming that I was awake and couldn't sleep? But you were already insane a long, long time ago. Rose said such words. Dream. But I don't see those kinds of dreams. In the first place, I don't have that strange knowledge inside of me. There's no reason for me to have that dream. That isn't my dream. You may not have realized it. Shut up. Pant, pant, pant. Then what is that? Since when the hell did I start having dreams that belong to another person? You and I are connected, Shiki. Shut up, you're dead. You're already dead, you bastard, so stop your incessant calling out. I'm different than you. I'm not a killer. Just confused by all the after effects. Since Ciel Senpai came back, I won't allow myself to go mad over something like this. Yeah, I also thought so at first, even if this row came in. I told you to shut up! Pant, pant, pant. I breathe heavily. The sunlight pisses me off. My throat is so dry I'm about to go insane. Shiki! What are you doing, Shiki? I hear Hisui's voice across the door. I can't even answer. Words. Can't even remember my words. What fills my head is just lust. I want to violate. Oh. I want to violate any female. I just start to lust crazily. Wah! Bang my head against the wall, over and over as I was trying to split it. But still, the thought of me slicing apart Hisui doesn't disappear from my brain. Bam, bam, I hit my head on the wall. As if she was trying to compete with it, Hisui knocks harder on the door. I see. This impulse that tries to drive me insane while leaving me conscious. This is Roa. But why? I was always sane. Until I came back to this mansion, I was really normal. I hear heavy knocking on the door, but I can't open it. If I open it, it will be completely over. Ah! I finally understand. That dream was the memory of the Roa one generation before mine. Locked up in her room, killing both their parents, ruling over her town as a vampire, the final moments of someone I don't know. There's no way out. This is not a problem that can be solved by killing myself. This is nothing that can be helped. I understand that previous person's feelings. Even if I died, the only thing to die would be my will. Then the will of Roa would take over my body completely. If that happened, things would get much worse. Haha. In the first place, I don't have the slightest intention of killing myself. Shiki, please open up, Shiki! I hear a voice from behind the door. It almost sounds like it was in another language. So far away. Just one sheet of wood between us. But it seems as far away as the moon and the stars. It's now 10 in the morning. Hisui gave up and went back. Aki and Kohaku came and took turns knocking, but I ignored them. 12 o'clock. I'm hungry, but I'm still fine. I pull the sheets over me and hug my shaking body. 2 o'clock. I'm dying of thirst. I've lost all sense of time. Feels very calm. But as if I was taking stimulants, my body wants to rage around. 4 o'clock. More knocking. Name being called out. Whose voice is that? Whose name are they calling? I can't tell. 5 o'clock. It slowly starts to get dark. 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Someone comes by. Shiki, I brought you dinner. You haven't had anything since this morning, so you'll collapse, you know. Kawaku's voice. She knocks on the door. Jesus, that's how it is. I'll get you to at least eat. A rattling sound. Not knocking, but the sound of a lock opening. Hoo hoo hoo. Time to use my secret weapon, the master key. Ah, the lock unlocks. Choice time. Amen.
What? Okay. Save? Because this bad ending... You did? Okay. This bad ending is really fucked up. We're not gonna do it right now, of course. Turn Kohaku away. Kohaku cannot enter the room.
The door opens. It's too late. Even if I send her away, she's already come inside. But still, I can't do the action called eating food. It will get me too excited, and will smash the remaining Tonoshiki within me to pieces. I breathe hard. Somehow, I have to resist it. Shiki, I'm coming in. What happened? Still smiling, she looks in surprise at the room laying in shambles. Her cute voice devoid of fear. Her completely unguarded, defenseless figure. Her red hair and her delicious-looking skin. Shiki? This is strange. How did all of this happen? Still smiling, she draws closer to where I lie curled on the bed. Hurry. No. Hurry. No. Hurry. Stop it. Hurry. Shut up. Hurry. I don't want to. Hurry. I run away. Using the very last seizures of my will, I managed to let those words out. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Could you please say it again, Shiki? But it's working against me. Concerned, she draws closer to my bed. To my body. Her form draws closer, invites me in. Her white fingers touch my shoulder lightly, her fingers pulsing with blood, her light body warmth. Small fireworks explode in the back of my head. Gah! I hear a scream. Uh-oh. My hand wraps around her throat. Whoa. My breathing is out of control. What am I trying to do? Suki! Her voice cuts off. Not caring, I grip harder. Grip. The bones in her neck creak. Shut. A small tearing sound. Her fingers dig into my arm. She must be getting frantic, getting on the verge of death like that. Her nails push through my clothes and into the meat of my arm. Ah, pain. Well, not as much pain as Kawaku must be feeling. But blood flows.
I got my knee.
It runs down my arm and onto my head, wrapped in
My knee.
What?
I just hit my knee against my desk.
Painted deep red. Her unresisting neck is now running with blood. I can't really feel her anymore. Just the fact she'll die in a few seconds. Ha! Seems so funny to me, I start to laugh. Hasn't even been a minute since I grasped her neck. She won't die of suffocation, but here by my hand. Ha! For no reason, suddenly. Ha! Like a simple appliance. Ha! She'll die by having the bones in her neck break. In an instant, like being freed from demonic possession, the heat disappears. Before my eyes is the bloodied body of Kawaku. My hand is grasping her neck in any second now. I quickly let go. Without sound, Kawaku falls to the floor. Kawaku breathes painfully with her eyes closed. Kawaku, she's alive. Just a little longer. If I kept going just a little longer, I would have... She's crying. Collapsed on the floor, not able to move. She's crying. Looking down. Her kimono is covered with white fluid. What the fuck? By doing that was released from whatever is inside of me? Huh. Can't believe it. While one hand was choking, my other hand was... Thump. It isn't over. I'm still fully More than that, I'm not satisfied myself. I'm so thirsty. I've done such a terrible thing to Kawaku, but it doesn't seem to end. Truth is, my regret is fading even now as I look at Kawaku's neck. Her white neck. Put my teeth at her throat and... I want to suck her blood.
What do you want me to play?
Alexa, shut up! Never asked you to play anything.
What?
My Alexa said something. She said, "What do you want to play?"
What do you want to play?
Haha, I broke apart. I really broke down. I'm done. No longer do I have the confidence to stay sane. Outside. I have to go outside. If I stay here, I'll kill Kawaku. If I stay in the mansion, I'll kill even Aki and Hisui. So before those urges come again, I have to disappear. A place where no one is. I have to go to a place where no one is, or I'll go crazy again. I leave the mansion. What the hell is going on? Even though there's no one around, I can feel the presence of people, buildings, from the houses around me.
Yeah, what the hell is going on? I'm sure you got a pretty good idea.
Like, bro, choking her and doing that too?
The bad end for that choice is even worse. Alleyway stuff.
With all these people here, I won't be able to hold back again. Somewhere. I'll have to go somewhere without any people around, or I'll never be able to calm down. Where no one is. Where there's no residences nearby. Somewhere where even if I go crazy again, I won't cause anyone trouble. There's no one else in the park. There's no houses nearby. No one's supposed to be here, but I still can't calm down. No matter how far away they are, there are houses all around here. I can see the lights of town in the distance, too. It doesn't exist. Yeah, it doesn't exist. There's no place in a city where you can't sense any presence of humans. There's really no place where I can truly be alone in this civilized city. Damn it. All around me. So many people all around me. If I just walk a little, I can catch all the prey I want. Shut up. My head hurts. Even though I finally don't see the lines anymore, I'll start to see them again like this. Eh? Wait, Shiki. Isn't this strange? Because it's not like I was seeing those lines because I was excited. Those lines are things I can't help but see when I don't have my glasses on. So even if I'm calmed down, I would still see them if I don't have my glasses on. But I have dropped my glasses. They're here. I bring my fingers to my face and find out my glasses were there all along. In other words, even if I wear the glasses Sensei gave me, I cannot control my eyes anymore. Ha! I'm hit with the truth. Just like Rose said, I didn't realize that I was already insane. That night, ever since that time when I wanted from the bottom of my heart to kill that bastard who was disgracing Ciel. Oh, and the headache from that time was the headache from when I was fighting Roa. When I saw those lines of death, even when I don't remember taking off my glasses, and when I got Ciel senpai to go find them for me. Since that time, even when I wore my glasses, regardless of what my intentions were, I've been able to see those lines. Senpai knew. No, she probably just didn't tell me. So as not to worry me, she lied to protect my mistaken perceptions. I see. Senpai, she told me to talk to her if anything happened. I've already memorized her phone number. There's a payphone nearby. But what am I gonna do by calling her? No one can heal my body. Even Ciel senpai can't heal what's inside me. Choice time!
But still, I want to hear her voice.
Interesting. But I want to see her. I want to hear Ciel senpai's voice. The only one who I can talk to, the only one who will listen to me. If she is there, then I can remain as Tonoshiki. I turn the dial. After 3 rings, I hear the receiver pick up and Ciel senpai's voice. Hello? Who is it? It's strange. Her voice seems so warm. Hello? Hey, can you hear me? Her questioning voice. I've only been there once, but I can imagine her holding the phone in her room. I can't speak. I don't know what to say. I know I shouldn't have called. I can't get this person involved. I should just hang up without saying anything. Tono-kun? Is that you, Tono? Ah. Hearing my name, I suddenly want to cry. Yes. I slip out a response. Ah, I knew it was you, Tono. Why are you calling this late? I tell myself to stop. I tell myself to make up excuse. Tell her I'll see you tomorrow and hang up. But I can't seem to do that. Senpai, I think I'm not going to make it. I speak in a fading voice. Tono? It sounds like her voice froze. Tono, what do you mean? What's wrong? I mean, I can't make it. I tried to resist it, but it was useless. Like he said, it seems like I'm just a killer. And a really bad one, too. Even now, if I let my guard down, I want to slice my knife through Akira Hisui's throat. Not just someone off the street, but people close to me. My sanity is about to crumble away. I'm at the point of thinking such things. What should I do? I can't kill myself. I've never been taught how to kill myself. And where are you right now?
You need to be taught how to kill yourself.
In the park. I want to go where there aren't any people. But there's too many houses
teach you how to kill yourself.
I'm going crazy. I understand. I'll head to the school, so let's meet there. There's no houses nearby, so want to be quiet? That's right. At school, there won't be anyone there. Alright. Please wait at the school grounds. The line cuts off.
Well, there's a badass fight at the end of this day.
I exit the phone booth. Senpai, I can see Ciel senpai. I don't think anything will change when I see her, but I still want to see her. Gah. My body starts to get hot again. Hoping I won't meet anyone on the way to school, I leave the park with uncertain steps. The school is dead quiet. There's no houses nearby, so it's very quiet around here. I take out my glasses and cut the lock on the school gate with my knife. Ah, can't believe it. Even without thinking about it, I seem to put my knife in my pocket. Probably, so that at any time I can kill someone. I fall on my knees as soon as I get to the school grounds. I brace myself off the ground using both my hands. My whole body is hot, but I don't feel like I am not me anymore. Probably by violating Kohaku, the impulse momentarily subsided. Gorge rises in my throat. My mouth tastes bitter. I haven't even eaten anything today, so all I can vomit is my stomach acid. Koaku-san, it isn't something forgiven with a mere apology, so I can't apologize. How can I offer my atonement to her from now on? That conversation was so many days ago, when Ciel senpai helped me while I was in the depths of despair after I killed Arquade. That person, she told me that there weren't people who sinned and people who did not sin, but there are only people who can and cannot atone for their sins. But what should I do? My committed sin, the wounded mind, can it be atoned for? It suddenly gets darker, the sound of footsteps. I didn't realize it since I was face down, but someone is coming. Under the moonlight. Does that person darken the sky with her shadow? Are you trying to repent, Tono? Ciel senpai asks in a cold voice. Senpai, she really came. I wanted to see her face, so I lift my head like I'm looking up at the night sky. Huh? But this. What? Oh my god. This isn't the Ciel that I know. Her bare arms have a tattoo of a cross on them. Her cold eyes as if watching someone she doesn't even know.
I like how they just straight up gave her gangster tats.
Yeah, what? Why is she...
She looks like she walked out the hood.
Bro! I was not expecting this.
Yeah, so you were holding like a fucking big ass gun.
What even is that?
It's a church weapon. Because she's an executor for the church. It's a special church executor weapon. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember every single bit of Type Moon lore.
Uncalled weapon with an aura of coldness that doesn't suit her. Aura has been ruined. The word aura has been ruined.
Her aura!
She has so much aura, bro!
Aura used to actually have like a meaning that didn't immediately like make people laugh. Or Sigma aura. Okay, keep reading.
Senpai bears an uncouth weapon with an aura of coldness that doesn't suit her. Ah, I know this. It's on my brain. I know what weapon this is. That has to be what's called the seventh holy scripture, one of the apocrypha that must never be removed from its resting place. Senpai? As I expected, you were Roa after all, Tono. With her frigid eyes, Senpai speaks with a voice that is equally
Yep,
cold.
he's got Roa in him now.
I start to feel a shiver up my spine.
That's why Chokohaku, by the way.
No, my instincts in my brain will work full force to tell me the danger, and I jump back. So with her mouth shut, she takes a step towards me with that ominous weapon. She has no openings whatsoever.
Rawson.
What?
Did you hear me?
What you say?
Okay, so you weren't listening. Yeah, Shiki has Roa in him, and that's why he did stuff like Chokohaku, wants to murder people, stuff like that, because Roa's in him. Because once they killed Shiki, Roa transferred to him, I guess, because they have a shared line.
If I run away hastily, if I show my back to her, I know that thing will pierce my heart, and I will disappear without the opportunity for reincarnation ever again. Even though I don't have that knowledge in my memories. Why? I just wanted to see Senpai again. I understand. Ro is already surfacing, right? Then it's too late already. Lightly, she takes another effortless step forward. That figure looks like... What are you doing, Senpai? You look like you're going to kill me. She doesn't answer. She just stares at me like she's trying to find out where she can aim to kill me quickly. Senpai, she's serious. She seriously plans to kill me. Creak. My nerves feel the imminent death before me. My spine is screaming and the back of my neck is numbing. But more than the fear of death, I can't believe this person is saying such things. Why? I don't know. Senpai, you said you stayed here for my sake. At the start, Ciel Senpai's legs stop. She looks at me and grins. Your goodness really is a rare treasure. It is a good thing to trust people, but if you were a little more composed and thought about it clearly, you could have maybe got away. Eh? First of all, didn't you ever think about why I came to the school in the first place? I didn't do it just because I wanted to, you know. Senpai, you knew my goal was to destroy the serpent, Roa. Coming here to the school was because I knew Roa's reincarnated host was here. But since I didn't know for sure, I needed to check things out for a while. Wait a minute, what in the world are you... What is she babbling about? I don't know. I really can't understand what she's talking about.
What's she yapping about?
She ignores my bewilderment and keeps talking. I told you before, Tono. Roa has requirements for the family he decides to reincarnate into. If you think the other way around, you just have to look for families with those traits. When you know that, finding him is very simple. It's easy to find families that have special abilities passed down through their blood once you do a bit of research. In this city, there is only one family that fits Roa's requirements. So, I knew from the beginning who Roa was. That's strange. If she knew from the beginning, she could have killed him or caught him right then. From the beginning? She knew who it was? Yes. Look, don't you realize it now? You know, Tono, I came to school to catch you from the beginning. Wait, I just want her to wait, but a little mistake happened. I was watching you from afar, so as not to stimulate Roa inside you, but I concluded that you might not be Roa's new reincarnated host. But the eldest son of the Tono family had to be what Roa reincarnates into. There's no mistake in that. So what had to be a mistake was you, Tono. Ciel Senpai speaks matter-of-factly. I can't say anything. Looking into it, you were fatally wounded 8 years ago and adopted by your relatives. What happened afterwards was exactly as Tono Shiki said 2 nights ago.
All making sense?
I think. I don't know what happened in the Tono family 8 years ago, but you were killed by the kid called Shiki. No, it's more like your life was stolen. As a result, you became connected to Shiki, who is Roa's host. A direct voice without emotion. I don't know this Ciel Senpai, or is this the true Ciel and the kind person I knew up until now was all just... Up until now, there should have been times where Roa's memory would flow into you through Shiki. He is a vampire that manipulated the shapeless thing called the soul. For Roa, you two who shared one life was finally crafted double existence. That's why, when Shiki's body was destroyed, Roa didn't need to reincarnate. He still had a place to run to. You. Cold. As if
So
hitting her
Dawson,
enemy, he
real
detests
quick.
me. What?
Real quick. The reason why that didn't happen in Ark's route is because Shiki killed Roa in Ark's route. Which again, when Shiki kills things with the Mystic Eyes of Death Perception, it actually like kills the soul. And they can't reincarnate or anything afterwards. So we literally destroyed Roa's soul in Ark's route. But in this route, I believe, was it Arcwader Ciel that killed Roa here? But Shiki didn't kill Roa with his Mystic Eyes in Ciel's route.
Huh.
Or, I mean, didn't kill Shiki. So Roa just went straight to our Shiki. And now he's in our Shiki's body.
So wait, how is this not going to lead to a bad end?
He's fighting for control with Roa. It's complicated. You'll see what happens.
As if hating her enemy, she detests me. But it's all over now. I wasn't prepared to finish it, so suddenly that one night, but tonight is different. I really am fortunate in a way. If Arcade had destroyed Roa, he probably would have reincarnated again. I can't believe this. That's not true. Go ahead, please keep on denying it and play dumb. That makes my job easier. Still, a metallic rattle sounds from the weapon. Doesn't change the fact that I can finish you off easily no matter what you do, Roa. Her laughing voice causes me to finally understand. She isn't lying. Her eyes aren't looking at me. Her feelings never did have anything to do with me from the beginning. What is this? Then, from the very beginning, you always thought of me as Roa? Senpai, being friends with me was all just... I can't say it. I can't finish the sentence. If I do that, I feel like everything will turn into a lie that instant. Of course, after Shiki was destroyed, the only reason why I stayed in school was because Roa had not disappeared. Since Roa is a student here, it's more convenient for me to stay. I would never go back by leaving you here. That's what she told me once with a smile. That wasn't for my sake. She stayed here just to search for the still living Roa. That is the only reason she gave me her phone number. Ha. Then that too. Ha. And those times too. Ha. And when she saved me that one night too. Ha. And the sad eyes too. Ha. That's right, Cheeky. This is nothing at all. These memories, they are nothing at all. I just thought I loved her, and that she loved me back. What a joke. They were all just an illusion made from a play. All of it. All of it was a fairy tale made up of lies. I understand, but Senpai, how did you know Roa was still alive? How did you know that Roa reincarnated into this Tonoshiki? Of course I knew, because it's about myself. Senpai says something I can't understand. About yourself? Yes, the one who sought out the Tono family and chose it for the next host was me. Well, unless Roa's consciousness awakens, I couldn't tell that it appeared, so it wasn't that useful a memory, though. Senpai, what are you saying? What am I saying? It's an old story. It's a story from 8 years ago, but there was a girl like you who didn't know anything. She was 16 years old when that impulse began to stain her. But before that, there was nothing. She didn't have any special power like you did, Tono. She really did live a normal life without knowing anything. Helping out her father, going to school, terrible at waking up early, but always helping with the store in the evening. She really did think she would carry on her father's work. Huh? Just now, scenery I've never seen before flashes my head, yet I feel like I've in fact seen it somewhere. Her story feels like it's very similar to that dream I saw. But her dream wasn't fulfilled. With her own hand, she destroyed the happiness that was there naturally, because she was Roa's reincarnated host. Her body had great ability, and Roa was pleased. She tried so hard to resist it, just like you, but it was useless. In the end, she drained the blood of her father and mother and slowly killed the townspeople. That child, maybe she went crazy then. You understand, right, Tono? You can't stop it. Stop, or you shouldn't, doesn't even enter your thoughts. Isn't it strange? Even though you still have your conscious awareness. Senpai, don't tell me that story is... But that nightmare came to an end soon. That woman in white came and pierced her heart. Yeah, I know. So the girl died and Rowan reincarnated as Tonoshiki. But that girl, she couldn't stay dead. Quietly, almost laughingly, she says this. Her dead body was taken to the church and preserved as a sample of a vampire returning to human form. But though I don't know what kind of fate it was, her body was a special body and had an abnormal reviving ability. One day, 3 years later, even though she shouldn't have, she came back from the dead. It's strange, isn't it? Even though it was just a discarded shell of Rose's soul, it still came back to life. After that, things were difficult. The church viewed the child's existence as heresy and killed the child, but no matter how many times they killed her, she wouldn't die.
And that's how she got her Deadpool power.
Yeah. I'm sorry, can I complain a bit? That girl, she underwent an entire month of life only being killed. Every single day, without even a moment of rest, she came back to life only to be killed once more. Every day, all day. What? A body that can't die.
All makes sense. Ciel was the previous Roa, but happened to survive because of church stuff, and now she's Deadpool, and now she's gotta beef against Roa.
Celesta will return to its original state no matter what happens. Roa, the vampire reincarnated Tonoshiki, said that about this person. It seemed so painful. Senpai healed no matter what wound she received, but every wound she got causes her face to contort in pain. Every day of that? Every day, all day, without a single pause, living to be killed and coming back again? And then the people of the church finally realized this was too strange. All the problems that no one can deal with or solve are handed to the place called the burial agency. There she was taught what happened to her. In short, she was a contradiction. She was human born as Roa. Even though the personality of her first 15 years was hers, the name of her soul was Roa. While she was herself, she was also Roa. So it is a contradiction if the called Roa is dead when Roa is alive. The progeny of the existence Roa, this daughter of Roa, cannot die before him. Whenever this world has even a slight error, this world corrects it to preserve itself. So, that child, as long as Roa's soul still exists, it will exist for all eternity. No one else but the world itself fixes the error automatically.
So Roa has to die for her to lose her Deadpool powers. She doesn't want her Deadpool powers, so she wants Roa dead.
Yeah.
As
long as Roa lives,
kind of sucks.
Yeah. As long as Roa lives, it will forever be stopped. She cannot die of old age since she cannot age, and even if she was burnt to ashes, time would reverse itself to return it to its original state.
So she's actually way older than 16, by the way, but her body is still 16.
So her body's 16, but she's like, how old?
Yeah, she stopped aging. She said 8 years ago was when it started, so 18.
So
She would be
technically she'd be
24.
in somewhere in her 20s.
Yeah, she'd be like 24. But her
Such a
body's still that of
monster.
like a 16, 17-year-old.
It usually would have been sealed away forever, but she happened to inherit the magical knowledge of Roa. The clergy of the burial agency said she would be useful and brought her into the church. 5 years since then, she chose to discard her name and live as one who hunted vampires. More than Roa's master Arquade, I can tell where Roa's soul exists. The reason I don't even have to tell you, right? Right, it doesn't need to be said, but I don't want to admit such a thing. I said it before, Tono. Ciel's goal is one thing and one thing only. I want to die as a human. I didn't understand what those words meant then, but now I can understand at least a bit of it. I can't. It's almost regretful, but I can't. I can't understand that feeling of wanting to die. As long as I'm alive, I'll think about wanting to die, but never truly mean it. But that's all Senpai wishes for. A way of thinking which is transformed into that. A life that
Actually
makes you
wants
wish-
to just die. That's her
She
goal.
literally just wants to die.
Please,
A life that
I
makes you
wanna
wish
die.
only that. I don't know yet. With my own hands. I don't know the pain of killing
Ow,
the
my
ones
arm.
close to me with my own hands, even while still conscious. And I don't ever want to know it. But this person has lived through it. So is that why she just wants to die? That's wrong. It's not. I simply want to die as a human. Her voice sounds cold. I can only nod. Both her wish and her pain I understand. I don't want it. I don't like my treatment or Ciel's wish. I don't want to think this is reality, but time waits for no one. With a metallic rattle, the agent called Ciel steps forward to kill me. As if saying there's no need to talk anymore, Ciel's hands lift up that weapon, the seventh holy scripture. The weapon that the reincarnation-denying church created. A scriptural canon inscribed with every possible impeachment of reincarnation criticism. It's an item that is scripture yet in Apocrypha. A weapon yet a
Apocrypha,
scripture
this
at
is
the same
basically
time.
called Fate Apocrypha.
Fate Apocrypha! If I'm hit by that, my soul itself will disperse into nothingness. The bayonet rises up. The tip comes towards me, but slowly. If it is Ciel, she should be able to pierce me without even noticing it ever happened. Ah, there's no time to think.
Escape forward. Wait, don't overwrite your last save. Just
I didn't mean to do that. Hold on.
Escape forward.
I need to... Okay. Escape forward.
Yes.
I fall forward. I felt from before that if I turned and ran, my heart would be shot from behind. Yeah! Her sword flies past my head. It seems really slow. I evade her attack, move right beside her, and... The instant I tried to run forward, Senpai's movement changed drastically. In an instant, with a speed that makes her seem to have literally disappeared, she swings her weapon horizontally. The rush of the wind fills my ears, and for some reason I am standing many meters away from her. She clicks her tongue and glares at me. Ow. My left arm hurts. What, huh? I'm surprised. From the elbow down, my arm is broken. Not broken normally, but my lower arm is bent in the shape of a triangle. Sacrificing your arm to save your head. If you didn't do anything, it would have ended painlessly for you. What? Even though I didn't notice it, I must have broken my arm defending against her attack. Aren't you gonna pull out your knife? She looks at me with a bored expression. She's looking down at me. She looks down at me as if saying she could kill me at any moment. Pain. Pain shoots from my arm to my brain. The blood from my broken arm seems to flow like poison into my nerves. Sharply. Just with that, my mind fills with a white blankness. She continues to look at me with those cold eyes. You break my arm and you still act that way? You know how much this hurts? Making such a fool of me. Making such a fool of me. Making such a fool of me. That's how you're gonna be. I grip the knife. I'm not just going to stand here helplessly, the hard feeling metal, and let you kill me. With a quick snap, I take out the blade of my knife. Are you stupid? Instantly, her body explodes. No, that's not right. She crouches down low to the ground, and almost like a lizard, runs up towards me in a flash. She closes the distance of 6 meters in a flash. She's not in my vision at all. Her whole body is below my knee height and explodes upward from there. A thud. From right beneath me, her bayonet accurately shoots directly for my throat. Ah! I gasp. Pain. Is there pain? Yes, I can still feel pain. Ah! Conscious. Am I conscious? Alright, I still have that. Ah! My body. My body is not okay. A dripping sound. It's coming from my left shoulder. Looking at it, it's already a waterfall of blood which pours straight down. Just now, the bayonet didn't hit my throat but my left shoulder. Ah! It hurts. It hurts so much the word pain doesn't come close to describing it. Ah! But I'm alive. Still I'm alive. My body is away from her again. I smell a whiff of gunpowder from my shoulder. Ah! Just now, the instant that bayonet pierced me, she must have pulled the trigger. I was blown away by that, and there's distance between us again. To happen twice, that must mean it's not a coincidence. With that much blood pouring out, not dying from shock must already be a sign that your body has begun to change. Chang! Metallic sound. A sword on the end of that weapon changes into a new one. The sword that shot me just now falls and turns into pages of a book and scatters. That's ridiculous, but that ridiculous thing is really frightening. That just touching me carries a fatal poison. Death. I'll die. Without a doubt, I'll be killed. Will I die? Is that what I'm scared of? I don't know. Argh. My shoulder is burning. Hot. It's so hot as if my entire body will burst into flames. She readies her weapon once more with another metallic clang. Twice. Withstanding that twice can mean nothing but a miracle. Next time will certainly... I imagine that bayonet piercing me right in the face. That's more repulsive than frightening. Death is, no matter how it happens, something useless, dirty, and disgusting. I like myself, so I don't want that to happen. Is that why I'm scared? I don't know. Come to think of it, I was always able to see death, but I never thought about death at all. No, that doesn't really matter right now. Pant, pant, pant. I have to escape. I don't want to die, so I have to get away. You won't take off your glasses? A simple plastic voice. Those words, I guess at their meaning. Because taking them off means I would see Senpai's lines. If that happens, I might kill her. What are you saying? A chill runs through me. The air suddenly becomes saturated with a murderous intent. I can't spend any more time with you. Please just die already. Her figure plunges low again. She's coming. Even though I know she's going to run towards me again, it's hard for me to even see her. I can only think of escaping. If I don't want to be killed, escape is my only option. Fortunately, our distance is almost 10 meters. If I run as fast as I can, I can make it to the school building. Maybe I might be able to do something if I can get into a less open space. My back. Something pierced my back. Ah, my body falls forward just a little more. And it was just a little more before I could enter the school building. I lift myself up with one arm. What sticks through me is one of those swords that looks like a nail that Senpai was using before. Why you... I must be numb to pain, and I pull out the sword, skewing my back from the behind. Since it penetrated through me, I got mad and pulled it out from my chest. Alright, now I can escape inside. What do you plan on doing by escaping, Tono? Before that, you hear Senpai's voice from behind me. You still don't understand? How fast do you think you just ran here? Why are you still alive after receiving that fatal wound? My mind begins to wide out. Don't let her trick you. Don't let her trick you. Hasn't she been deceiving you all along? Don't listen to her anymore. If you listen, you'll die. Ignore her. Don't accept it. Even if it is the truth, this body can only reject it. Stop it. Geez, there's nowhere for you to run to. You can only fight or be killed. But if you can't fight, you can only die. Her footsteps. With the sound of footsteps, Senpai approaches. I leap. My back, my shoulders, my arms are almost all dead, but I leap as if it was nothing. I can't even believe it myself. Still breathing wildly and with a speed that matches Senpai, I run into the school building. I run. Without thinking, just wanting to escape, I continue running. But I'm at my limit. Is it because I'm out of breath, or is it that my wounds won't let me move my arms and legs anymore? Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. My breathing becomes more forced. At the end of the hallway, coming onto a wall aimlessly, I fall. I fall on my back and try to get back up and feel foolish for doing so. Sitting cross-legged on the floor, I lean my back against the wall. Throwing back my head, I take a big breathe. Oh my god!
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe!
I take a big breath of air.
I take a big breath of air. The moon. Looking up, I can see the moonlight through the window. Is it because I'm so exhausted? Everything I look at seems vague, as if everything was covered in a mist. Vagueness. Does that mean it is indefinite? The same as me. The same as a person called Tonoshiki, indefinite. Ouch. My shoulder throbs in pain. As if I was If I was as definite as this pain, maybe this wouldn't have happened? I'm starting to not understand. I always thought I was Tonoshiki, but that was a different person, and they tell me I'm just an adopted son from somewhere. Being adopted means I should have memories of before I came to the Tono mansion, but there's nothing. I really only have the memories of Tonoshiki. In the night sky is a solitary moon. It's incredibly strange. Why didn't I realize it until now? Tonight is so... In the end, just what was I? Stupid not knowing anything about myself and just disappearing like this. Everything is so vague, it's stupid. A world where I can see death. A vision where I can perceive death. That day 8 years ago, I was able to meet Sensei and was able to live normally. I can still declare that it was proper to meet her. But Sensei, I guess I was someone who shouldn't be alive. I should end my life while some part of me can still think that. But I can't do it. I can't kill myself, even if it is pointless, even if it is a mistake. I want to keep on living. If I die, everything will become a lie. I want to keep on living. No matter how wrong it is, no matter how many things I have to lose, I want to keep on living. Only her. If only I had Ciel senpai with me, I won't care what else I had to lose. For that sole reason I have kept on living like this. But that is all over now. These past 5 years. Was it a long time? Was it a short time? I don't know. Liar. I don't want to hear those words. I have to thank you, Tono. My work here is done now. All that's left is for me to take responsibility for all my actions. Liar. Yeah, but maybe there was some truth in there too. Because even though she deceived me, not even once, thank you so much for everything until now. It has been a long time since I've been this happy. So let's finish with a handshake. You big liar. Not even once did she lie to me. Even though I'm not gonna be here, please stay friends with Inui-kun. I wanted to be a student like you and Inui. But that person herself was a lie. I can't even think that smile could really be a lie. But this is what reality is. Ciel is a lie, and she was staying near me only so she could kill me. I was fooled. She did not love me at all. And when she helped me, I was completely lost too. And the time we spent during breaks for no reason too. All of it was just to confirm if I was rogue or not. I grit my teeth. I grit my teeth hard. Damn it. I scratched the wall in frustration. Yes, I was tricked. Ciel got closer to me, calculating everything. Even still, feeling pain in my heart, I scratched the wall. Yes, I was tricked. But still, I can't hate her. There's no way I can hate her. Even if it was all a lie for her, I really enjoyed it. No matter what, that's still true. It was only less than 2 weeks since I met Senpai, but I was really happy. Damn it, that's why I can't hate her. But that's an illusion only for me. That's why I regret only that. My vision wavers. Outside the window lies the white night. It's quiet here, almost like the bottom of a deep sea. Wavering quietly. Everything is fake, an illusion that disappears when you approach it. Like a mirage you can never grasp. I can hear her footsteps. She's coming. Kill her? Inside my head I hear those words. If you don't want to die, slice her apart. If you think you're not mistaken, slice her apart. Just slice her apart already. Slice her apart. 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 Slice, 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 slice. Slice, slice, slice. It looks like I'm really done. My head starts to rage again. But still, I don't want to die. If I don't want to die, there's only one thing to do. The footsteps get louder. Her shadow grows larger. Aren't you gonna take off your glasses? Even knowing what it meant, she said that. In that case...
Hold on. Yeah, save this. I think it's the wrong choice. Don't take off your glasses.
Then what do I do? No way. I bring my slightly trembling fingers up to my glasses and throw. Clang. The dull sound echoes through the hallway. There's no way I can do that. I shout angry at the other person inside my head. It's the first time I've ever wanted to kill myself. Clang. Clang, clang.
Some of these lines, like, you could just screenshot out of context and they'd be, like, kind of funny.
The hard object rolls along the floor. I don't see any lines. What I threw away was my knife. I won't take off my glasses. I'll never do that. It's just that since I don't have confidence in myself, I threw away my knife. If I kept holding it, I know I would have done something worse than me dying. And then she arrives. Neither her emotionless eyes nor that foreboding weapon changed. She stops in front of me as I sit on the ground. How come? She doesn't finish me off. We both just stare at each other aimlessly. I have one question. The tip of her bayonet aims at my chest. Why didn't you take off your glasses? Why didn't you even try to fight me once? It's simple. It's just that a thought never crossed my mind. I can't do such a horrible thing to you. Horrible? Are you stupid? I am going to kill you. I am not your senpai. I told you everything was a lie and you still don't understand. Her voice sounds irritated. She's really angry. I realize that even though her face is calm, her arms and legs are literally shaking with anger. I know. Senpai, you were deceiving me up until now. This person called Ciel Senpai never existed from the beginning. I understand that. If you understand, then why? It's okay. Even if Senpai is a lie, it doesn't matter. I already had a lot of fun. The time we spent together may not mean much to you, but it was very dear to me. That's why it's okay. Even if it was all a lie to Senpai, the fact that I was saved by that is still true. That's why it's okay. These past 2 weeks were really fun, but if I hate you here, I'll lose even that. Even if it's a lie to you, that's only half of it. As for my half, I want to make it real until the very end. Although exchanging my life for that might be a comical wish. For that you are going to throw away your life? Such a wish, your wish is something that's small. I see. Maybe it is kind of small, but right now, that is the second dearest thing to me. I can only think of one wish other than that. I've seen many people, but... She takes a step forward. This is the first time I've met someone as stupid as you. Senpai places the tip of her bayonet right up against my heart. How come? She doesn't pull the trigger. The eyes looking at me are completely empty. Those emotionless eyes that Senpai shows me. That doesn't mean she's a cold-hearted person, but simply she can't deceive herself, so in the end I suppose all she could do was kill her emotions. Yeah, I finally realized it. That whenever she showed those eyes, she wasn't fooling me, she was fooling herself. You're not going to kill me? I forgot. In the end, I still must hear your confession. I'm a member of the church after all. Oh, I don't have anything to confess, but can I ask something? Yes, please make it short. Yeah, I'll be quick. It's just, I was wondering why you look like you're gonna cry. Like a jolt, I think Ciel's body trembled. I'm not crying. Surely your face is stone cold as she denies this. Hearing that, even I even tilt my head to the side. But all the same, but you look like you're about to cry. I don't know why though. That's just your imagination. I don't feel anything. The only emotion I have is a desire to die as a human. There's nothing else. She says this with her emotionless eyes. It's terribly sad. Knowing she's lying right now is just too ironic. How terrible. Even to the end, you're going to lie to me? There's no response. As if she was frozen, she doesn't move. What about you? You're lying. I don't think your wish is to be killed here by me, right? Of course, because if you die, there's nothing. I've already experienced it once, so I understand that. To tell the truth, I want to live, but I don't want to just live. Yes, I don't want that. Even if I manage to keep living, there's nothing for me after that. The person called Tonoshiki would die and would do things just like this person experienced. But more than that, if I live here, that means Senpai will be gone. I will not be able to bear living like that. Senpai, everything was fun up until now. Times I spent with you and Narihiko weren't bad. Even during breaks when you came, it was fun, almost like a dream. It's probably what my wish is. I can't ever be granted, but I really wanted that kind of life to continue. You still don't understand? I already said it was all fake. Yeah, but still, it was really fun. The instant I say that, my heart calms down. It's okay if it's just an unreachable illusion. I don't care if it was a mirage that never existed in the first place. No, maybe because it was an illusion. Even now, the times I spent with Senpai feel so dear to me. No matter what, I can't escape now. Then, if I can just keep watching that dream, then it would be such a great... How? Foolish, she says. And she slightly moves her bayonet. It sticks in my chest. Just a little bit. It only goes into me slightly, like a fingernail's depth. Her eyes have stopped. All that's left is for her to take another step and it'll all be over. But that final step doesn't start. Raising the bayonet, she stares at me with her emotionless eyes. She grits her teeth painfully. I see. Must be too difficult for her to do it while I'm looking at her. More than anything else, I also don't want to see this person's face on the verge of tears. So I won't trouble her anymore. I decide to close my eyes and accept my end. Thump. My heart quivers. Even though I'm not prepared, the nausea and chills don't go away. Thump. Thump thump. Thump thump thump. My throat is burning. My fingertips shake uncontrollably. I know this is the best way, but still, I'm just scared. I frantically try to hold my breath that starts to spill out. She simply has to move 10 centimeters forward, and I'll turn into a mere lump of flesh. Even though I'm supposed to be ready for this, my fearful heart is scared of disappearing without a trace. All I do is frantically close my mouth and try to accept my fate.
I'm pretty sure if she kills you with the 7th scripture, it kills Roa permanently. That's the idea. I think that's why she's using that weapon. I could be wrong. Hold on. Look that up. You keep reading.
It would probably hurt if I get stabbed in the chest. I'm scared of not being able to think like I am right now. Ugh, sweat beads on my forehead. But still, I don't want to speak. If I quietly let everything end, Senpai probably won't have to feel guilty. I hear a gasp. Why? A forced voice. Why? How? The sword sticking into my chest quivers. How can you not hate me? No, what's quivering is Senpai's voice. I'm trying to kill you. I've deceived you until now. I betrayed you and mercilessly hunted you down. Why does your face look so peaceful? Tap. With her sword still in place, she takes another step towards me. Answer me. I'm going to kill you. Without any regards to your own will, just one-sided murder. Then you wouldn't be incompetent unless you hate me, right? Senpai questions me with burning intensity. Quit it. I'm working so hard to resist his fear, but if I answer now, my feelings might flow out. Or are you really just that stupid? I'm exterminating you as a dirty vampire, so why didn't I tell her it was nothing earlier? Because it isn't your fault. Slice. The tip of the blade cuts into me further. It must have broken the skin because fresh blood seeps over my chest. Sharp pain. The wound isn't even deep. What's just the slightest penetration by this 7th Holy Scripture causes my mind to shatter.
Yeah, the 7th Holy Scripture does... It eats souls.
Okay.
So it would kill Roa. That's why she's using it. Because
My
Roa
body
won't
shakes
be able to reincarnate.
uncontrollably. The blood in my body reverses flow and I almost cough up blood in my pain. It hurts, right? I can actually terminate you without making you feel pain, but I'm hurting you like this on purpose. Unless I enjoy this, we won't be able to call it even for all the time I had to spend with you until now. She seems to be speaking with difficulty. The bayonet plunges deeper. Yeah! The pain causes sweat to pour out from me. I feel like my insides are going to flow out through my mouth. See, don't you hate me, Tono? So please hate me. Tell me I betrayed you. Tell me it would have been better if you never trusted me. If you don't, I won't be able to kill you. Her voice shakes as she says this. But that's just strange. It's better if I don't hate her. But she still wants me to hate her. It's like she's telling me that being the bad guy like that is her punishment. Ugh. But that is an impossible order. There's no way I can hate her. I just can't hate this person who looks like a child on the verge of tears. You can't be serious. I can't hate you, Senpai. Stop it! Why are you saying that to the very end? I'm the one who's to blame and you're just a victim. Isn't Senpai a victim too? And no matter what, I'll be taken over by Roa soon. Before that, before I make mistakes like Ciel Senpai did, I have to kill Roa. There isn't any other way to vanquish Roa than my death, so it just can't be helped. It's okay. It's not your fault. More than that, I'm sorry. Sorry to make you do this, Senpai. Stop. Stop it, she says in a quiet voice, and her bayonet pulls from my chest slightly. No, I can't let Roa escape. The tip of the 7th Holy Scripture wavers. But that should end soon. I can't allow that, Tono. A grinding sound. Senpai grits her teeth and stops the 7th Holy Scripture. The tip of it points at my heart. I hear her suck in a breath. Even with my eyes closed, I can feel her finger gripping the trigger. Click. Right before the hard metallic sound. Thank you. Even if it was a lie, it was good having you as Senpai. In the end, I say what I wanted her to tell her the most. Ooh. I can hear a voice. Wow. Sobbing. I can hear a voice that sounds like
Sobbing does not sound like wow.
Wow. I didn't know it was sobbing.
She's crying.
A loud thud. The metallic pile falls to the floor. A bayonet sticks into the wall behind me like a spear. Hick, hick, a pained voice. I realized who that voice is coming from and I opened my eyes. And I opened my eyes slowly. There isn't the senpai that was there just now. The one I see standing before me is just a girl crying painfully. Her hands are empty. The seventh holy scripture lies fallen on the floor. The bayonet that should have pierced my heart is thrust by my side.
You don't need to do the sounds, Dawson.
Okay. Senpai just cries. I don't know what she's sad about,
Dawson,
but she
stop
cries.
clicking before it's done.
I didn't mean to! I don't know what she's sad about, but she cries so painful that I expect her to cough up blood. Senpai, I call out to her. That's not fair, Tono. It's not fair. Her throat convulses as she shouts like a spoiled child. Saying such a thing isn't fair. Why can't I? Her tears course down her face. I can't, even though I can't kill myself at any time. If you say that to me, I can't. She seems ashamed to see me. Saying thank you like that, I can't let such a happy person die like that. She covers her face with her hands and continues to weep. Senpai, seeing you cry makes me troubled. Because I won't know what to do. Because I won't know what to do. My words might have been the wrong choice as Senpai cries even louder. Jeez, why are you doing all this all of a sudden? Here, I'll try to go faster.
No, then you won't absorb anything. Just keep reading out the pace you have.
Okay. I don't even understand why I did that. But I can't leave this person who's crying in front of me, so I pull her to me and embrace her. We collide with a thud. Senpai collapses against my chest and continues crying as she stifles her voice. I'm sorry. With a quivering voice, she says this over and over. What is this? Then the real lie was the senpai up until now. Finally, I get to meet senpai. It was... I miss the old senpai.
I miss the old senpai.
It was about an hour after I called her, but I feel like I've waited for so long. You don't have to apologize. I just wanted to do so and embrace her with my still functional right hand. A voice like something stretched was just snapped. Senpai finally stops crying. Thump, thump. I can hear the heartbeat of the person across from me like my own. It's awfully quiet. I can't find the right words to say, but staying like this, just hearing her heartbeat is good enough. What I really wanted, what I really wished for was just a small thing. Like this was just fine having Senpai like she is. Senpai, your body is warm. No, the one who is warm is you, Tono. I'm a very cold person. I did such terrible things to make a nice person. I did such terrible things to such a nice person. No, I'm not kind. Even though I just want to touch you. I just want to stay like this forever. It's okay. I'm still alive, so it's okay. If we can keep doing this, it's okay. I died once a long time ago. After that, I realized how much happiness it was just to be alive. A world where death can be seen. A world where I can see death. Every time, things are easily lost. But that's why being alive is happiness. To feel that, being able to feel Senpai's warmth like this. The entire story. is exceeding happiness by itself. Senpai, you really are dear to me. You are really dear to me. I don't want to die. I just want to live as much as I can. I want to be with you like this. Firmly, I grip her hands. So I want you to live. Please don't say your wish is to die. There's no answer. Thump, thump. Just the beating of her heart through her skin. No, that can't happen. Suddenly she speaks in a crying voice. That's the only thing that kept me going until now. I could die. If Ro disappeared, I could die. I must die. That's why I could bear everything so far. Because I killed my father and mother, because I killed everyone, and because I came like this, and because I tricked you and tried to kill you. I, without delay, have to die. Why do you have to die? Certainly you've done a lot of painful things, but that's not your fault. You say that, but I did all of them with my own hands, Tono. No, the one who's at fault is Roa. There's no reason you have to die, but there is no reason for me to live either. Saying that, Senpai gives a mirthless laugh. I know I don't have the right. I did so many horrible things. But why? She asked with a quivering voice. I don't deserve to be happy. That's why I never thought of it. That's why I never even dreamed of it. But why? Thud. Like a crying child, Senpai beats her hand against my chest. So why now do I see the sinful dream? She buries her face deep in my chest as she says this. It was so fun. Even though I knew it was all a lie, I'm just playing out the life where I'm having fun. I thought it was fine the way it was. It was so much fun, and I wanted it to end, even if I knew it was all a lie. And almost dreamlike happiness, I wanted to always last just one day longer. I see. What we wanted, what we wished for, was the same after all. But that selfishness can't be allowed. I have to kill Roa quickly and to receive my punishment. I have no right to live a normal life like you, Tono. Such a thing I understand without you saying it. I'm wishing for such a dream and I can't even kill you. I can't do anything but disappear. There's no longer a reason for me to stay here. Senpai speaks with an anguished face. Farewell. I was really happy to hear you thank me. Senpai pulls back from me. The heartbeat I felt up until now cuts off. This person has told me farewell so many times. Even that time. With a smile she said as it was very important to her. Very well. I really did want to be a student like you in Inui. Really, why didn't I ever realize it? She would always say those simple things as if they were a distant dream for her. No, it's not a dream. I pull Senpai's back towards me. Less out of love and more out of sorrow, I draw her close. Tono-kun, that's enough. No, I won't be fooled by your lies anymore. I hold her close to me as she tries to escape. If you want to continue, then go ahead and do so. What you're talking about is definitely not a dream. That it's impossible. Why? After all, it really happened in reality. It's a way of life that you wish for. It will come back. Please don't call such simple things like that a dream. It's impossible. I've hurt you so much, Tono. It's too late to go back. Oh, that's okay. I don't mind. So you shouldn't either. I think I got to experience something as rare as truly being chased by the one I like. I try to sound as jokingly cheerful as I can. Senpai is silent. And tonight you looked really cool. Those clergy robes are good too, but your outfit tonight really suits you too. I was lucky to see it. Senpai is silent. You look different without your glasses. You were handsome and you looked older. As expected, Senpai is silent. No matter what I say, she does not answer. I try as hard as I can to soften the mood, but fail miserably. I don't know what else I can say. Senpai, say something, or don't you want to talk to me now? She doesn't answer. She pats her forehead on my chest. Softly like a murmur. Idiot, is what she ends up saying. Tona, you're an idiot. I'm not the person you think I am, so how can you be so nice? Because I don't want you to cry. I want you to laugh. I want you to cheer up. But I don't have the right. I don't have the right to receive your kindness. But still, the one who laughed it off and told me I didn't need such a thing was her. I don't know. I don't know your circumstances, and honestly, I don't care. I'm not being kind to you for your sake, so don't worry about it. That time, after I killed Arcwade, and when I could only think of killing myself, just like what you said to me that time. Well, I think I'm doing this because I want to be kind to you. Your circumstances have nothing to do with this. It may be a bother to you, but just think of yourself as having been caught by mean-spirited upperclassmen and give up. Harder, I hold her even more strongly to me and press our bodies together. Tono, I don't know about your sins. I like you, I love you. That's why I'm being kind to you. Everything else doesn't matter. I just want to be happy with you. I want to be with you forever, so I don't want you to die. But still, if you say you don't want to be happy, that's fine too. I'll just do what I want, and no matter how much you hate it, I'll be by your side and make you happy. So please don't say farewell anymore. Saying that, I bring my hands to her face. Shiki-kun. As she says this faintly, completely natural, her true lips come together. Our lips separate. Ciel Senpai lets her arms fall to the side and pulls back from me. The hallway is silent. Seeing the blue moonlight faintly shading the world jolts me back to reality. Ha! Just made a big fool of myself. Even though there's no way out even for me, it's meaningless to embrace her. But I couldn't refrain from doing so. If I could, I wanted to stay like that forever. Tono, is it okay to say that? What the fuck? Sorry, something just fell.
Oh.
Sorry, I wasn't thinking. I don't even know what to do with myself, and I was saying such haughty words. It's not what I'm saying. I'm asking you if you can really make that sort of promise with me. The weakness she had in her voice. Be right back.
Takes so long.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, we're so close to being done. So Dawson, I just want to say something real quick. There's technically, at the end of this day, there's an H scene. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna stop right before said H scene.
Okay.
And then you'll go
and then next
do whatever.
episode we'll just skip past it.
Yeah, next episode we'll just wait to start recording till we're done with the H scene, and then we'll start recording again.
The weakness she had in her voice has disappeared completely. Of course, I'm like this, but as long as there's a piece of me remaining, I'll always love you. Please don't say such irresponsible things. If you're gonna make me happy, you have to stay as Tono. That's true, but it won't happen. I can even trust if I'll be myself by the time tomorrow comes. Sorry, I'm hopeless. Senpai, when I get to a point where I can turn back at that time, I will not let you die, she declares. She strongly interrupts my words. I will not let you die. I won't let Roa have you. Senpai, but I will protect you. I will save you no matter what. So please do not say that. Senpai quickly stands up when the serious face tends to my wounds. Seems they have already healed. It's nighttime, so your body is more like that of a vampire right now. Thanks to that, you are not killed. Maybe we should give Roa some thanks. Trying to lighten the mood or something, Senpai gives a joke that isn't exactly easier to apply to. Tono, can you stand by yourself? I can stand, but is there really a way to save me? I can't say for sure, but if I go back to the Vatican, there might be a way. Unlike before, they had to sample me to research on, so they should have research into how to seal Roa's soul while leaving the reincarnated human's consciousness. What's that? If there was such an easy way, then why? Tono, certainly the church may be able to help you, but what awaits you may be hell. To the people at the church, you and I are both heretics. You'll get the treatment in return for helping their research. Although if you stay quiet about your eyes, you may not be treated like a lab specimen like I was, but in other words, well, it'll really hurt? Yes. And if they still cannot heal you, then you will be treated as a vampire. I don't want you to experience those terrible things worse than death. It's okay, Senpai. Right now we're at a dead end. If there's even the slightest chance, then we have to go wherever. And no matter how it turns out, I won't complain. No, I won't let anyone hurt you. Please trust me on that. Yeah, I'll trust you, Senpai. Saying that, but being a real small-town person, I'm actually kind of worried about things like my passport and airfare. What are we gonna do? Are we going to the Vatican right now? No, I will treat you for the night. Roa's a vampire, so when it becomes morning, he will calm down. It will be simple if it was just a matter of taking you to the Vatican, but your problem is something that should be kept low profile. Just like with me, you are something that should not exist, so you have to go to the hidden part of the church. But to take you there, I have to get some permission. Even if I were to minimally purify you, there aren't any places in the city where we could do that. There's only one place where we can purify you in our own way in this country, so I have to take you there first. So you're saying we're going to the church tomorrow morning? No, it's not that simple. For an unbeliever like you to enter the Vatican, there's a long and frustrating approval process. So tomorrow I will go to the church in this country so you can get a temporary permit. And that may take a number of days, so please wait in my room until then. I'll place a blockade against vampires in my room, so you should be able to last against Roa for a week or two there. Your room? You mean I'm staying in your room? Tono, your life is in danger, so please put up with it. Oh, you can at least let your sister know, but please don't tell her the details. Well, it's not like I can tell her in the first place. Then shall we go? Shall we have to separate? We have to separate the Roa inside of you to start off. She grabs my arm and starts to walk. There really is no trace of her weakness before, but it is a forced cheerfulness. Senpai really doesn't want me to be worried, she's forcing herself. Thanks, Senpai. I speak in a low voice so he doesn't hear me.
Okay, let's just stop here.
Okay.
We'll do a quick discussion at the title. What happened this episode?
We saw that big gun. Actually, now that I think about it, did she just leave that there?
Let's hope not. That's like a soul-eating weapon of the Holy Church executors.
Yeah. But we learned a lot about the church, I think.
A lot about the church. There's a lot of lore dumping in between all that.
Yeah.
We learned Ciel sometimes has gang tattoos. We also there's that whole emotional scene with Ciel and that whole thing went on. Yeah.
All right.
Next episode's the last Dawson.
Let's go.
And Ciel's route, and then you can get to Akia's route, which is so good. Akia's route is
Now
so
I can
good.
finally get to the far side.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
The far side routes are so good. Banger.
See you later, guys.
See you later.